The most common mistake I see with beginners is improper milk texture. The first phase of milk steaming involves introducing air and stretching the milk by keeping the steam tip right at the surface, indicated by an intermittent ripping sound as air is sucked in. The second phase involves mixing that air into the milk by burying the tip and getting a good whirlpool in the pitcher until you've reached your desired temperature and you're ready to pour. How long you inject the air will depend on your equipment. If you have a less powerful home machine, the first phase may take up to 15 or 20 seconds. On a commercial machine, maybe only 3 or 4 seconds. A good rule of thumb is to bury the tip and stop adding air once the outside of the pitcher becomes slightly warm to the touch. If you don't inject enough air, your milk will be too thin. You'll also hear a loud screeching sound while steaming, which is a telltale sign that you need more air. If you inject too much, the foam will be too coarse and thick when you go to pour. If you don't get a good whirlpool in the second phase, you could end up with 2 distinct layers with different consistencies, with the airy foam separating out to the top and the denser heated milk sinking to the bottom. This can also happen if you let the pitcher sit too long before pouring, which is why it's best to pour quickly after steaming. If your milk does sit for a while, maybe you're working with a single boiler machine and you prefer to steam before pulling your shot, keep tapping and swirling the jug while you wait to prevent separation. Another trick that may help if you find you're still getting separation and your foam is all floating to the top, you can transfer your milk to a second pitcher before pouring, which should help mix it to a more uniform texture. The ideal consistency is similar to wet latex paint, with a nice glossy shine on the surface.